Welcome to SEO Conspiracy.com. Conspiracy, there is. Propaganda, there is. I don't understand something. Please explain. Because Google core update, I get it. Even if I say that it's just pure propaganda, why? Because Google, it's not like it used to be. Before, under Amit Singhal, it was quote-unquote organic. Humans were in charge. Since he left, machine learning, deep learning, robots are in charge. Humans, they play mad scientist, and they're like, I have an idea. Let's tell the robots to do this and this. But do they know what they're doing? Do they know how what is the output? What is the result? No, they don't. They're not in charge. That's the whole purpose of quote unquote AI. And I emphasize that I put quotes in there. So you want to make people believe that humans are in charge, that engineers direct the evolution of Google, the search engine. All right. If the entire SEO industry plays along with it, and you want to believe that AI is not the boss at Google, please prove me wrong. I would always be ready to admit when I'm wrong. I'm always right, but ready to admit when I'm wrong. So now, explain to me how. Yesterday, I was on a call with a client, supposedly hit in spring 2004 by, what was it called? History. Hold on a minute. I looked it up before I turned on the camera. May 2024, May 6, March 5th, core update addresses low quality content and introduces new policies on spam to combat manipulative practices. All right. And you're waiting until November 2024 for a so-called core update to see if your website recovers. Well, for my client, recovery started to happen this summer. The site was down for a couple of months. So now, it's not hitting, the site is not hitting the top keywords, and it's highly competitive, and there aren't tons of keywords you want to rank on. But the site is back up. Actually, it's stronger than before. The data doesn't lie. Proof is on the screen. I'm not saying that they don't roll out changes. What I'm saying is Google is pretty much broken forever because the robots are in charge. And once you understand that, once you understand what does Google want, future, it responds quickly. No need to wait for a so-called core update rollout. Do the work. It's not more complicated. It is hard. I think people underestimate the amount of work, especially in a world of AI dreams where you can press a button and replace humans. Humans augmented by AI win. We replace humans. There is a big problem with the way the SEO industry approaches this core update issue. Again, not saying that humans don't try to direct the search engine in one way or another. What I'm saying is robots are in charge. They know how does Google work. Now, what does Google want? Future? It's telling you. On my client's industry, we do see a lot of Reddit coming up. First, Reddit everywhere. What does that tell me? Google wants perspective. And I get pushback from SEOs when I talk about retention, perspective. They're like, oh, it's out of the scope of SEO, or all Google wants is just links and non-SEO traffic. Oh, all right, I don't care. All I know is if your strategy works, fine. Or you're just complaining and bitching that you can't give what does Google want. It tells you it wants perspective. That's what Reddit does. It gives perspectives. And not perspectives, some qualified authors from randos on the internet. You can't beat that. You can't replace tasteless over SEO optimized text by one, multimedia content, text, image, video, two, a proper perspective. What is a perspective? Well, you got perception, we got five senses, and we perceive something, and then you have perspective, which is a more a point of view. No need to be an expert. Again, randos on the internet climb on top of Google SERP through Reddit. But yeah, if you don't have authors with a proper footprint, if your content is not engaged, it doesn't take a side, it's just a new era for content where I'm all about links. For me, links is the most powerful weapon in the SEO arsenal. But Google got better at analyzing content. Doesn't understand content, well, never will. The robot doesn't understand what it reads or watches or hears. But the fact is that it's pretty good at analyzing the context. Everything around content gives signals about the quote-unquote quality. But don't be fooled. If you work properly, if you give Google what it wants, one, you don't have to sweat Google core updates. I played with fire. Most of my personal websites were not a glorious addition to Google Index. I don't complain when they got penalized. But since let's say 2008, I started to say, okay, let's just do the job right. And I really got serious about it in 2010. And I told about the topic of my strategy in the public in France in 2012. So it's been a long time that I know how to give Google what it wants, and that every single so-called core update has confirmed that I'm doing something right. I don't know where does it come from, this confusion about applying the right SEO strategy. Yeah, of course, I'm selling myself. I'm selling my SEO strategy. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, I'm very proud of it. It works. It delivers results. And I got it to be pretty much a standard in France. It's the #1 SEO strategy by far. And it works. It delivers results. The entire country is very happy, but it's in French. Selling it to the rest of the world is a daunting task, but I'm down to it because I would regret it if I didn't try to get you to move towards the right direction. If I kind of speak broken English, but I can't make excuses for not doing this in English, starting over again. And I'm having fun. But honestly, I'm stunned by the gap between how over here in France we are aware of what's going on. It's 100% a mechanical process. Why I'm even aware that after 2 decades of free, SEO is not free, but you know what I mean. I'm not renting visibility. It's a different game. SEO is you pay and you are visible. SEO, you pay to attempt to prove you are relevant. Pretty different mindset. Well, of course, ads, I will talk about it because there's a very undervalued way to use ads to your advantage. It's called branding. It's not as expensive as it's not as expensive as investing in ads for selling. So yeah, I think SEA is the right move for SEOs, but there's always a place for organic search. There's always a place. Now, yes, it becomes harder. Yes, you need to be excellent at what I call the SEO 2010 layer. And yes, you need to move into the search is everywhere mindset. But honestly, this whole core update trauma is psychological warfare tactics. Only my opinion. I wish you well. Don't let them fool you. SEO conspiracy out.